Hello, 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 guys. Thank you for watching it on replay. I'm hoping that a few people will show up. I don't know how long this internet's going to last. It's been coming and going all morning. I've been having one problem after another. Hello, I see there's 6 people in here. Can you all hear me okay? Hello, Shalima. Good morning. How are you? So if we get cut off, I'll come back if I can. If I can't, I don't know what I'm going to do. Marsha, Karen, good morning, guys. How is everybody? Kay, hello. Dana Kay. Good morning. Good morning to all of you. Can everybody hear me okay? Because like I said, you're upset, Kay? Why are you upset? Hello, Miss Karen. I'm doing better today. Hello, Anne. Good morning. She's doing somewhat better this morning. I called and checked on her first thing this morning. She's, of course, sore. And so, first thing she had to do this morning is get up and get him registered in school. So she doesn't get to lay around, although she can't drive. Her oldest daughter's having to drive her around. Um, she's got to get all that stuff done. I feel bad for her. I really do. Okay, Kay, you said Bullhorn ran on YouTube about, oh, yeah, I didn't see her. I saw JLR. And that's who I thought his mom was speaking of. And I don't bash other creators, you all know that. But the one thing that I did not get was how he literally put out a video discussing what was the other people's names. I forget what their names were. But the people next door that are registered, they're both registered offenders. And then when he, in the next video, he called really? How can somebody sit and literally just lie, flat out lie like that? That kills me. And like I said, I don't sit around and bash other YouTubers, but I cannot stand a liar. Thank you, Dana Kay. Yes, please do thumbs up, guys. I know it's been a while since I've done a live, but she put the call on and no one had said anything to Brandy. Yes, I agree. She is a piece of work. Everybody, by the way, I thank you all for saying prayers for my daughter and my family and her children. She has three. She has two beautiful daughters and a very handsome son. Thank you. While you guys are at it, please say prayers for Don B's wife. She had surgery yesterday. Me either, Dana Kay. I really don't either. I promise you, hun. I his life every single day. It does not mean that what happened to you is way more important than what happened to somebody else, or makes you more qualified or a better person. Or I don't know how many of y'all caught that little video, but it was, I've done interviews all over the world, so I'm more qualified than anybody else to do something. Come on. It does not make you more qualified. That just means that either one, somebody finds you interesting, or two, somebody finds you very hilarious. But getting back to Monkey, guys, can y'all believe this? Hello, Miss Kathy. How are you this morning? Thank you for the prayers, sweetheart. Um, at first, now you got to think about what that Sarah woman said. She says that whoever did what they did it and then buried him in the, that it was the next door neighbors and they put him in this yard. Then it was, oh, well, they put him in the next door neighbor's yard. Now, I'm not calling names. I'm not accusing anybody of anything. But if I think will work for him, but he was ready to throw her under the bus. So who's to know what if they all weren't involved in it? And here, um, it's just not, it's not right. Sorry, guys. I had a um you can't be talking about the case or the suspects like Brandy said. And it's sad that she has to plead and beg for the safety of the investigation of her child. She already has to face the fact that he may not come home. And to have to worry about people ruining the case. Hello, Selena. How are you this morning? Felicity, I didn't see you come in, hon. Hello. From the UK. Well, thank you for being here. Um, Hang on one second, guys. Real life don't stop just because we go live, unfortunately. Um, it's a rumor. Oh, it's a rumor that he was hit by a car. Yes, it is a rumor that he was hit by a car. Hello, Miss Robin. Good morning. Hello, Nana's Angels, mods and chat. Hello. Praying for Monkey and his entire family. And me too, honey. Imagine what those other kids are having to go through right now. I mean, it's horrible not knowing. And my heart breaks for that family. Praying for your daughter and your family as well. Thank you, Robin. I appreciate that, hon. Like I said, she had to have, they had to call in a specialist to sew up. It put a big old gash across her eyelid. And they thought they were going to have to call in an eye specialist. They thought maybe her eye was messed up. But fingers crossed, praying to the good Lord above, there's no damage done. And it was just all cosmetic. But it's across all the way across her right eye. I mean, she had other, scrapes and abrasions, and she had her seatbelt on, but her head still hit the windshield. So she's got like what to me looked like a carpet burn, like I pray and thank God ever since it happened that it was not worse than what it was. Now her only problem is she's got 3 kids she's got to look after, and she has no transportation. It completely totaled her car. I mean, totaled it, and she just that car and it car. That happened to your son-in-law. Well, and on top of it, guys, the thing about it is that um, her health is not the best. She has an infection inside her body that has caused a really bad situation. And she's taking really super strong antibiotics. I mean, I haven't brought this up. Of course, I've not been. So they're having to give her really high powered antibiotics. And if those antibiotics don't work, they're going to have to run a PICC line straight into her heart to get the antibiotics in there. So with her working constantly to take care of her kids and pay the rent and do all that stuff, and she works herself to death. She never slows down. She don't eat half the time, and everything combined. And they did say it was the antibiotics can cause you to just pass out, black out, and that's what happened. No, no, she didn't. I don't know. I think she had insurance, but it's the insurance won't cover it. If that's what you're talking about, the insurance won't cover it because it was her fault, I believe, because she hit the truck. So I don't know. I don't know. I haven't talked to her about that part yet. The audio keeps cutting in and out. It's the Wi-Fi, hun. I don't. Is it any better now? I'm so sorry. Okay, guys. Thank you, Robin. If y'all can hear me, thank you. For prayers. It is better now. Okay. Thank you. She needs all the prayers that she can get, guys. It's getting to her. She's doing so good. She worked so hard and she prays to the good Lord, and But it just one thing after another just keeps happening. I mean, before she found out that she was that sick with the infection in her body, her two big dogs got into a fight and she was trying to break them up, and law enforcement had to come in and pull her off of her dogs, and she wound up, they thought that she was going to have surgery on her hand. We're talking, all this has happened in like the last month, seriously guys, and it tore her hand up really bad, and now she has to have physical therapy. Picture. Hi Dolly, I'm glad you made it. Hey Jude, good morning, hon. Yeah, the Wi-Fi does act up, but the thing about it is I'm running Wi-Fi off of my phone, off my hotspot on my phone, because no Wi-Fi company comes up here, and the one that did come up here when it was time for me to make my payment, they didn't deduct it out of my bank account, and so now they're trying to say that I didn't make the payment on time, and she's not even thinking about that right this second, hun. But I'll have to check into it with her, or check into it with her. You understand what I'm saying? It's not an infectious disease. It's just it. It was an IUT, yeah, or a UTI. Sorry, UTI that she did not realize she had, and it went for too long, and it has caused complications in her body, in her system. And from what she had explained to me was that the antibiotics that she used, or that they gave her, if they don't work and then they have to give her the PICC line, then that has a success rate of maybe 70%. Good morning, Gail. How are you this morning, hon? Hey, Jude. I'm bitching. Hello. Or I'm that bitch. Sorry. I am bitching, but um okay, guys, enough with the pity party for me and mine. Okay. Um, do you think this woman did this, or do you think she's just crazy and running her mouth as far as monkey goes? And yes, I say the word crazy, and I don't care if it's not politically correct. I say crazy and nuts and wacko, and there's not many other ways. No, there's not a politically that will do it. It affects your ability to fight off infection when it travels up. Yes. You think they both did it? The what? The neighbor or her husband and her? Thank you, Mary Owens. I appreciate that, hun. Trust me, all prayers are more than welcome. I have a few scars from breaking up my dogs. I can't watch them hurt each other as I get a bit, but I kind of, and they have gotten into it before, so they were having to keep them separated in separate rooms all the time. And she accidentally left the door open one day. She thought she got it shut, but it didn't shut. And she went to the restroom. When she came back, they were fighting. She went outside because she lives across the street from the rescue squad. And, or she did, she doesn't now. But She went outside. She was screaming for somebody to help her because she couldn't break them up. She went back in. Nobody would help her. She went back in and tried the cops were dragging her off her dogs. They shut the door and refused her or anybody else to go back in the house. And then they called the ambulance to come get her because and then from the dogs and from her, there was blood all over her house. But she loves her dogs. I mean, she loves them with everything in her, just like, I mean, especially her dog, Tuddy. He's the pit husky mix. He's her emotional support dog. So, what about vancomycin? It's used for, I think that, I'm not sure either that's what they've got her on now or that they've already tried it. I'm not sure, honey. Stacy and Sarah were both involved. Now Sarah wants to play the crazy card. I would fire up Sparky for them both. Well, I would too, honey. But and I was RO that lives next door told us that she has been doing this and in and out of the psych wards for the past year. For the past year, excuse me. So it's not like she's just up and calling crazy now to try to get off on a, you know, I'm not competent to stand trial thing. She's been acting crazy for the past switch already flipped before Mikey got gone, and that's what caused it. We just don't have any answers, and I cannot understand why they're not charging her with anything before November 12th. That's what I don't get. They're not charging her with anything before November 12th. They're just, November 12th, you didn't report the death. But yet they're saying we're not reporting a death. We're not saying he's passed. So I don't get it. We had it happen. Dogs fight, and it's hard to break them up. Yes, it is. Selena says, I didn't know. There we go. I didn't know I got bit until I saw blood. I didn't feel it at the first, but the next day it started hurting like a sub. I saw, oh, yeah. I couldn't take the pain, right? Me too, honey. I do not believe that Sarah, done it. I mean, not that she didn't do it. I lean towards next door neighbors. I'm not trying to say anything about anybody or accuse somebody if they didn't have anything involved. And no, you can't take somebody alcohol. He was just too quick to make sure everybody believed that that woman was crazy. I believe they were all in on this. I really do. And then, of course, you got to remember that Sarah woman said, "Oh, well, my husband didn't do it either. It was a guy named Adrian who did it, and then my husband, he didn't know what to do and freaked out, and my husband just helped him." Well, I hope so. I mean, but I hope that everybody involved in it gets charged, not just one person. Good morning, Nighthawk. I was just watching Evil Exist. Don't know how I'm now with you, Nana. Hope you and your daughter are okay. We love you. Well, I love you too, hun. And she does say thank you to everybody that's been saying prayers, guys. Really. It is sad that an innocent little boy just wanted somebody to play with. And what really gets me is the fact that none of those neighbors up there could have took 5 minutes out of their day to walk him back home. I hope every one of them that told him just go home, because they couldn't be that baby back home and made sure he was safe. Hi, Carrie. I'm glad I'm here too, honey. I don't know how well the signal is this morning. Like I said, it's storming out here, and I'm using the hotspot off my phone, but I'm trying. I've been 2 days without any videos or anything. I was doing really well as far as my ads and everything. And I wouldn't have changed anything. Well, I would have. I would have had it where she didn't have the accident, but you know what I mean. But I was doing really good. I was hoping I was gonna, with Christmas coming up, that paycheck means a lot right this minute, especially when you. So, does anybody have a clue what this woman might be charged with? Do you think her husband Stacy's going to be charged too? And my heart, please understand, my heart completely goes out to Brandy. And I sympathize with her begging people to not talk to the suspects or anybody involved with the suspects, anybody around the suspects. Did you see the TikTok share they had have child? Oh my dear God, it's so sad. No, honey, I haven't seen that. If you don't mind, Nighthawk, if you could you just email it to me, the link? Two things mixed up. We were talking about where my daughter was trying to break up her dogs fighting. I mean, unless I missed something. I don't think we were discussing it. May have been a dog attack. Hello, German Shepherd Mom. Good morning, May May. Bet Smith, good morning. I hope she does too, honey. Thank you. I believe she's a woman. Stacy is in jail for gun charges back since last April. He was put in jail last April over gun charges. Thank you, May May. May May, you've got to remind me to make you a mod. I keep meaning to do that. Yes, they did come close together. And a lot of people tried to make a lot of similarities. Like, I mean, they could pass for brother and sister. Hey, let me ask you guys, real quick, not trying to jump off the subject or anything, but I did put in there we were going to be talking about other cases as well. Has anybody saw those pictures that because I saw on PG last night, she was going crazy on Cam and Allie saying that they're crazy and blah, 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 and that looks nothing like Summer. I myself believe it looks like Summer. I also have someone who says they studied Summer's face. So, Rhonda, they've not said what they done. All they're saying so far is that Sarah knew about it and did not report it as of November the 12th of this year. You think Stacy talked? You think he was trying to reduce his sentence? That wouldn't do it. Love you, Nana, and all who live with you. I feel sad. Thank you, honey. I'm getting older and I can't remember things as well. So, May, I'm glad I did make you a mod then. Sorry about that. I can't help that I'm cutting out, guys. I'm so sorry. Um, we may have to just make it a short live. I mean, Cracking Cases put out a pic that resembled an older Summer. So you don't think it looks like her? I think it looks like her. I think if what I believe is true, it does look like an older Summer. It surely does. But I truly believe they need to check with Clyda Trent up in Utah. Hello, Janie Roll. I don't get how she got charged for death. I'm glad that you're saying prayers for my daughter. Thank you, Stitching and Bitching. Stitching and Bitching can't be in. She's listening, but she can't chat. So she's sending me on Messenger. She says, "Hey, I'm here. Still can't chat and chat. LOL. Praying for your kiddo." And yes, the pic does or doesn't look like Summer. Does not look like Summer. Okay, well I think it does though. Trying to fill in for you, Nana. There's audio issues, hugs, Wi Fi can be difficult. Yes, thank you. I'm sorry, guys. Um, no one is saying that he's alive per LE. Right, but the LE says that they're not saying he's not either. I saw PG. I can't discredit the picture. If Google characteristics that change in children, their eyes, eyelids, cheeks all change at that age. I just don't. or didn't say anything to PG, did not want to argue with her. Okay, she said, Stitchin says, yes, it does look like Summer, in her opinion. I sent the pic to them, and there is a whole backstory to how. Wicked, can you please just send me the picture? I will, if you don't want me to put it out there on a video or anything, I won't. But please, hold of that picture, but we could not find it anywhere. And then the one that Cam and them put out had the green thing across her face, and you couldn't really see it. I thought long and hard about sending it, and also compared the picture to several pics of Summer. So, do you think it looks like Summer, Wicked? My phone number, honey. Yes, Nona, I think Clyda Trent has some useful information as to the whereabouts of Summer. I do too. I'll drop it in the chat. Okay, hon? Oh, um, could you please show the picture, Nona? I haven't seen it. I will do my best, okay? Hang on one second. Like I said, my internet's not working the best in the world. I have to pull up the Facebook first where I sent it through Facebook. Well, I'm trying, hun. If you are posting a pic of your child, you know you would not allow that green wreath to cover their face. There's a reason for that. From what I understood, Cam did that, Robin. Cam's the one that put that across their face. I don't know that for real. That's alleged, but I'm just saying that's what PG said last night. That Cam did not want to release the picture, so therefore not a total picture, so he put that green ribbon across her face. No, I don't think anybody did get. It's not going to let me pull it up, guys. I will put a video out here in a little bit and show it. Okay. And Wicked, if you let me know in the email if it's okay to show the picture or not, okay? Bandwidth or whatever you want to call it. No, he didn't, Gail. Okay, well, that's just what PG said, so I don't know. Hello, Discovering. How are you this morning? I've seen the picture, but to me, I don't can't tell much different than when she was heavy set in the beginning before she started losing all the weight, guys. May not be just because she's pregnant. Yeah, I get she don't like Cam. I get that. I sort of gathered that last night. Cam tried to remove the wreath. Okay, PG just saying what the hello fuzzy Everett, right? Absolutely. Ain't that what she says? Absolutely. On the pic. Okay. Cam says he just found the pic. KK, you think it looks like summer? I do too. We're going to go for a few more minutes, guys, and then I'm going to jump off here. Why are you freezing, Discovering? Oh, you're waiting on. Well, get out of the rain or get an umbrella, ding dong. Trauma, right? They answered my comment as if I was criticizing. All you have to do is screenshot the picture on the front of the t-shirt and do a Google search for that t-shirt. Find out what stores it may be sold in. And then find out what company it may be sold from. Says RN, let's hope so, or let's hope if she is, someone steps in to rescue the child from them before they abscond from Ben Hill. I don't think she's back up on Ben Hill, guys. The eyes and the mole. Well, the mole is just one of the birthmarks. There's another birthmark on her face. Oh, Wicked, I would never, honey. I promise you, I would never. You can ask my chat. My chat will ask me not to release the picture. I wouldn't release the picture. I promise. It could be liver failure. Maybe Candace went into rehab and gained weight. I doubt it, but you never know. You're under a carport, but it's still okay. The rain's still blowing in and it's freezing. I'm so sorry, hon. Robin re-invited Candace to that them to a YouTuber. I mean, come on, guys. Candace Wells, Candace Bly, whatever you want to call her. This is not Princess Di. I mean, people need to stop acting like it is, and very much so, because one day she could be being followed and go through a tunnel, and we know what happened with Princess Di. You know, God rest her soul. We don't want that for Candace, do we? Prayer Garden don't know. TBI had the pick on June 3rd. Another YouTube creator also has it because I sent it to him. Okay. Well, I would love to see it. And trust me, I've got lots and lots of information that I've never even used or put out there. For one, because I can't guarantee that I did it or it's a possibility. I've been an answer to a prayer. You have been an answer to a prayer for me this morning. Nana, thank you. Love you, lady. I love you too, Nighthawk. And I'm so glad. Fussing about May May. Candace has to watch her back. Karma is looking for her ass. Okay. I don't see how everybody can just keep going with Candace, Candace, Candace. I'm sorry, but I believe Dawn had 100% knowledge of everything that happened. In one pic, CW looks like she is waiting or wanting everyone to look at her, almost looking as if she is saying, Biatches, I am here, look at me. That freaking down hair, sorry if I seem rude, but look at her. Thank you, I've got this. If Candace is swelling, it could be congestive heart failure. Also, cause my mom had congestive heart failure and would swell if she didn't take her Lasix. My mom had that too, and I know what you mean. I knew what you meant. I got this. I knew you were meaning my daughter. Thank you. It is sent, and I would also be happy to tell you how I found it, but that would be information I would not put out in the public. That's fine, honey. I would greatly appreciate it, and I wouldn't put it out in the public. Seems like she tries to make herself worse instead of better. Dawn's ass had a little kick. She may. I mean, come on. Yeah, she can't. That's right. Candace did have heart issues as a child. So, yeah. Dum, 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 dum. I'm looking for that email. Uh, nope, it's not came through, hun. I don't see any. Can y'all hear me? Looks like my internet's down. There it goes. Excuse me for coughing, guys. Allergies, that time of year. Candace's mirror image her mother with none Feminine fashion, right? Discovering, call me here in a little bit and I'll tell you all about it, okay, sweetheart? Yes, prayers for Michael Vaughan's case. Pray that they find him today. It's sad. What do y'all think? If they've dug in a yard since Friday and they can't find nothing, then they need to start digging in the next door neighbor's yard. Cam said he was unable to remove the ring because he didn't have the original. Yes, Robin, let's all show love for my thank you, Gail. Throw up the thumbs up too, guys. Yes, ma'am, they are. The angels are crying in Tennessee. You should get it. It said the only thing is I don't want to put my name out here, and it's my messenger is in my real name. We'll figure something out here in a little bit, though. I really want that picture, though. Is that stitching? Nope. That's my update on looking. I still don't see it nowhere, guys. Okay, we got like 5 more minutes, guys. And then I'm going to jump off here. I've got some stuff I've got to get done. Stitching and bitching, I could not get in any chat last week at all. Weird stuff happening on the internet. Absolutely, there is. Weird stuff happening in YouTube, too. I don't understand how, if anything was in their backyard, it's not been found because they wasn't digging deeper. That LE backhoe, I agree. Check the neighbors. I agree 100%. They need to check the neighbor's house. They've been digging, what they said, 3 to 4 feet, and they've been. I have really been trying to work on it and enlarge that pic to no avail. Well, I have a friend of a friend, so maybe they could do that. All right, guys, I hate to cut it short today, but I know normally I go 2 hours, but with the internet being the way it is, I am going to have to cut it short. Lord only knows what that mother's going through. Yes, Robin, if you would, please. Yes, I didn't know you had it. We don't know if they found anything. I will, hon. You take care too. Yeah, anybody who has any, pictures or anything like that, please email me. So, and let me know if I'm allowed to show them or what I'm allowed to say, what I'm not, okay? I'm going to jump off here, guys. Um, they may have him in another location. Going so slow today. I have every paid app I can find trying to remove that ring. Okay. Talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for showing up. Hello, wait, what? I'm glad to see you here, hon. Whist. Y'all have a great day. God bless and say prayers for the kids. And I'll see you on the next video, okay?